Once you take off those screws, you want to pop these clips off right here. So what you do, you're going to pick up the ashtray just like this, and then you pop it off. Pop off the left side and then pop off the right side, and it comes right off. All you have to do now is just connect the lighter. Right behind here is just 2 screws. One here and another one right here. Go ahead and take those off. You do not have to take off your cluster. I took mine off for something else. Start unplugging all these wires right here. Only one of these wires is going to give you a headache, but I'm going to show you how to take it off. You can grab your screwdriver or a tool like this, stick it right in there, pick up the clip just like this, and go ahead and pull out. Just like this. You got more on the other side, so unplug all of them. Go right ahead and take both of these off right here. Whenever you pop this off, don't worry about it. It shows that there's an airbag in there, but there's really not. You see it? So if you look right here, see a little white string right here? There's no airbag in there at all. So we're just gonna pop this off real quick, but let me show you. If you look right here, see, there's no airbag in there at all. So don't be scared to pop that off. You see the little white string going up, all the way up. The airbag's really on top of the headliner right there. So just a heads up. Once you take off this cover, there's 3 screws by the windshield holding the dash. Take off the little cap right here. You see the screw right there. Let me do a close-up. I already kind of took it off, but that's the way it looks. Let's go on the driver's side now. The size you need is a 13 millimeter. I recommend you get a tool like this because this one bends a little bit, it's flexible. So to get at an angle, so move the little cap right here. Stick your tool in there. Just like this. You're gonna get the drill, put it in there, start taking it off. Take both of those screws off right there and all these wires here. make sure you unplug all this. You don't want to pull no wires when you're pulling off your dash. Now we are going to unscrew the shifter. So take both of these screws off here. You got two more at the bottom right here. Let me show you. Two right in there, right next to each other. Unscrew both of those, and that releases the whole shifter. Now we have to take off the middle console. Once we unscrew everything, we got to push the console back so it cannot overlap the dash. If the console is still installed, you cannot take off the dash. So take all these screws out here, everything. Okay, you see how it's all loose now? Look at this. Let me show you what you got to do now. Okay, so there's a clip on the driver's side and one on the passenger side, just like here. This is the way they look right here. Check it out. Let me put my phone in there. So there's one right here, see it? And one on the other side. Just unclip those and they should come right off. But once you popped out the right side and the left side, this is what you got to do next. You see how it overlaps right here on top of the dash? That's where I was telling y'all right there. So they have teeth on the sides. You see it? Watch this. Let me show you right here. See? So you see it? You got to push those back and it releases everything. There's clips on there. So let's take off all these wires here. Take off this wire as well. Just pull it off. You can clip it back under. So now, you see how it's all loose? See the little teeth right there? You just pop them right out. The whole middle console will come off now. Now you can move the shifter so you can get to the screws right under there. So you look right here, there's one right there, you see it? And another one right there. Start taking those off, because all that is holding the dash to the floor, okay? Just start on taking all those off, take off that clip. So you're taking them off already. Make sure to take off this screw as well. This is attached to the dash. Unclip these clips right here. So whenever you take off the dash, you won't pull nothing. Now, to take off the hood latch, if you come right under it, see these two screws there? You want to take both of those off and then unplug the wire. Okay, now right under the steering column, there's 4 more screws that's attached to the dash. Once you take off the 4 screws, they're located right here in the X. Check it out. You see the little red corners right here. So anyways, you see these little yellow circle, there's a bracket in the back. You gotta take that off and then take off the screws, and then the steering column will come down, and then you can detach it from the dashboard. See that little green dot? You see that little metal bracket around it? Take it off and push it out. There goes the bracket again, look. I'll circle it in red so you can see it. This bracket has to come off, even though all the screws are off, for you to take off the steering column. Here goes the metal piece right here, the bracket, and it sits on it just like this. Once you took off the 4 screws and the bracket from the back, the whole steering column will be pretty much loose. One thing, if you want to take off your dash completely, you do have to take off your steering column, okay? And then the dash will come right off. No issues at all.
Our dash is off already. See it? Let's take this off right here. Right there.
Okay, you see this wire here? Unclip it from right here. And pretty much that's all to it. You want to see how it looks behind the dash.